Hi everyone, and welcome to my first recipe video. Today I'm making Domaći sir, a soft homemade Croatian cheese made with just a few simple ingredients. I've fallen in love with the Adriatic and Mediterranean way of life, where food is simple, fresh, and connected to the land. And this recipe is the perfect example. Let's get started. Today I'm making Domaći sir, a soft homemade Croatian cheese made with just a few simple ingredients. It's easy, cozy, and perfect for eating fresh or storing in a brine. Let's get started. For this recipe, you'll need 6 cups of milk, 1 cup sour cream, 3 eggs, 2 tablespoons of vinegar, 1 tablespoon of salt for the cheese, and later an additional 3 tablespoons of salt for the brine. Step 1. Start by pouring 6 cups of milk and the 1 tablespoon of salt into a large pot. You're going to heat the milk. Place it over a medium heat and gently warm it until it's hot, but not boiling. You want it steaming with tiny bubbles forming around the edges. Step 2, you'll mix the eggs and the sour cream. So in a separate bowl, whisk together the 3 eggs until smooth, and then you will bring in and add the sour cream, and then just mix it all together until you get a smooth consistency. This mixture will give the cheese its soft, delicate texture. Step 3, you'll combine the mixture with the milk. So once the milk is hot, slowly pour in the sour cream and egg mixture into the pot. You want to stir gently to combine it all and keep the heat on medium. And step 4 is to add the vinegar. You'll add 2 tablespoons of vinegar, and you'll see the cheese begin to separate from the whey almost immediately. You want to stir a few more times and then get in there. You'll see I get in there with the whisk, with the spoon, with the spatula, kind of rotate between the two, stirring constantly, and then you'll want it to cook for about another 10 minutes until the cheese curds fully form. Step 5, you'll strain the cheese. So you want to line a strainer with a cheesecloth or a clean kitchen towel, but cheesecloth is preferred. You want to pour the mixture, or I scoop it and then I poured it through and let the whey drain away. Gather the cloth and lightly squeeze out any extra liquid. At this point, you can either kind of twist the cheesecloth gently or fold it over. Step 6 is to shape the cheese. So I press the cheese gently into kind of a round shape or a small mound, and then fold the cheesecloth over it. And you can keep it kind of soft and rustic or press it firmer, whatever texture you like. And then to help it drain or strain further, what I did is I filled a couple of water containers that were flat that can rest on top of the cheese and the cheesecloth and the strainer to give it a little bit of pressure. And then I let it strain for an additional 30 minutes. Here for step 7, I guess you could call this a final presentation slice. Here I'm slicing off a piece to serve on toasted Italian bread with a little slice of tomato and a little bit of parsley. The cheese is mild, creamy, and it's perfect for snacking. A last or alternate or optional step is to make the brine. So to store the cheese in the fridge, if you're not going to consume it all at once, you can mix 3 tablespoons of salt into enough of the brine to fully cover the cubes. So I cut up the cubes and then placed them in a Pyrex container with a lid, and I poured the brine over the cheese and I sealed it with the lid and then placed it in the fridge, and it will be delicious for several days or for the whole week. So I consider that just kind of like saving some for later, maybe in a salad, or maybe I'll use it on bread. But it's pretty soft and comforting and delicious, either fresh or later out of the fridge. So that's it, homemade Croatian Domaći sir. Simple ingredients, easy steps, and a beautiful fresh cheese you can enjoy on anything. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more recipes.